Hello and welcome back to the Gimme Wrestling Podcast. Apologies about that. We just had a couple of issues for whatever reason. The stream completely crashed. But we're back. We are back. Hope you are well.
We're in the middle of so we've missed so there's a fatal four-way going on for a spot in the Women's Survivor Series team. We also saw Drew McIntyre defeat The Miz and then do a backstage promo saying that he was going to show up on a moment of Bliss tonight, or at least hint that he was going to have a moment with Drew. So, a moment with Randy. So let's see what that brings. I'm actually quite enthused. It's definitely the most excited I've been for anything on Raw tonight. It will be that main event segment.
Yeah. The Firefly Funhouse at least was really good tonight.
Yeah.
Lana's going to win. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We had a complete computer crash, so we are back now, and our apologies about that. We can't help these things. Sometimes the internet just decides to poop itself and go, But we are back
all
now.
Right. It's okay. We are here. We are alive, just about. Just about.
So, nobody's liked the video. Get liking that video, brothers!
Yeah, get liking that video, guys. And we've lost another subscriber tonight, so please tell your grandparents and your pets and your family members and your dogs or whatever to like and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, stop unsubscribing. Lana is my wife. Fabulous, Jack. Fabulous.
Yeah, man. I mean, you've got many wives.
Right, qualifying match. Peyton Royce.
So who's winning this? Who's winning this then for you, Anthony?
What is it? A qualifying match for Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And who we got? Nikki Cross and Peyton Royce.
Would you not be, because you're on the Peyton Royce bandwagon, aren't you?
Yeah, it's got to be Peyton Royce. But why are Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke in it? Oh no, it's not Lana.
So they're all in it, and we've got a fifth. This is the fifth.
And Lacey Evans is the most talented out of a lot of them, I'd say. So it'll end up being Charlotte. Alan Gibbons, hey Lana, you want to know someone called Lana? Jack, how many wives do you have, by the way? Mormon, I have plenty of wives.
Peyton Royce is putting on a pretty good show tonight, guys.
She knows someone called Lana. Yes, she is. She is putting on a show, but I still don't think she's winning. I think it'll be Lacey. Is the audio and everything back? Can you hear us okay?
I can hear you, man.
Yeah.
We've had. I'm just looking back on some of the videos, and we've had a busy weekend, haven't we?
Yeah, man. Oh,
keeps going.
Right, so it's good, man.
It keeps going. Celebrate us while you've got us. Anthony going back to work next week. I'm constantly busy again.
Maybe. Don't know yet.
We'll do stuff, won't we? We will figure some stuff out, I think.
Absolutely. Alexa, Becky, Lita, Trish, and Peyton. That's his girlfriend. You can hear. Thank you, Jake. Sorry for all the technical issues and sorry for my lack of energy tonight. I'm just really tired.
I mean, I think we're both kind of feeling it. I was actually really keen when I first got into Raw, but then I think it wears down on people after a while. How do you feel about Nikki Cross these days?
Yeah, she's cool. Scottish lass. She's a small wrestler, but she does well to be able to sell herself as a wrestler. There's a woman in NXT UK at the moment called Evie Valkyrie, I think it is.
Right, okay.
And she's the same height as Nikki Cross, but doesn't have the speed, and it looks real. It doesn't work for me when she's running the ropes and stuff like that.
Right, okay.
No problem, man. I understand. Wrestle Story had a busy weekend. They carried the shows, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anthony, who would be your guys' dream pairing of a female and male wrestler tag team or stable? We'll do tag team, male and a female. Right now, Alexa Bliss and The Fiend would be pretty cool. Yeah,
I think that's brilliant. I think they've handled it really well. I think other than that,
Um,
yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I can't think of anything really.
well,
Oh, that was nice.
if you go for like pure wrestling talent, and this is a bizarre pairing, but what about Charlotte Flair and Shinsuke Nakamura?
Oh, brilliant! Yeah,
I mean, I'm just naming two of my favorite wrestlers from in terms of talent and or in ring work, and or AJ Styles and Charlotte. There we go. That'd be cool.
yeah, that's great. You were a fan of the mixed match challenge, weren't you? I think you were
Yeah, man,
quite,
it was a good laugh. Mandy,
particularly. I think was it Goldust and Mandy Rose in their
yeah, they
team.
had a few good matches. Yeah, just funny, man, just funny.
Bliss and Strowman, I think, were one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Peyton Royce is doing a hell of a lot of work in this match, man. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, really impressed.
No problem, I understand. Thank you, Jake. Who would be your guys? Oh, sorry, I've just read that. Lana's bum is for me. Oh, Rhea is my wife as well. Aoife. Didn't I say Aoife? I'm sure I said Aoife. Mine would be Lita as manager of a stable with Isaiah Scott, Jake Atlas, and Ashanti the Adonis. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, Lana got it. Jesus Christ, what a crap tag team that
What?
is.
Lana's done it.
Oh, God.
Lana's done it.
She can't decide if she's Russian or that's the
No,
team.
no,
That's
that stresses me out.
that's Team Raw. And there's Peyton Royce, who had a really good showing in that match. Lacey Evans on the floor. And Lana is in a team with Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose, Nia Jax.
There's Nia Jax clapping.
I
They
quite like Nia's character at the minute. She's so annoying, but I'm enjoying
is
it.
she going to put her through a table?
Yeah, she is. She's been putting us through tables every week.
Oh no!
She just wanted a cuddle. What's the point, Dom? And it's quite funny. But
Just
what's the point? Storyline wise, it makes no sense. It's just taking the mick.
I'm
Jack,
getting more. Yeah, Nia's being pretty funny at the moment.
she has been pretty funny. She has been pretty funny. Because I never believed her as the monster. Never believed her as the monster. She's too soft. Jack, that's not really healthy, having that many wives. Jack says he'll die happy. Table spot.
Randy Orton doing his best Keanu Reeves impression.
What, deadpan face?
Yeah.
Can't move his face.
This could be quite a nice segment, man.
They're
Randy
building it
Orton,
up. They're building it up. Something's got to save Raw.
Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, The Fiend, and Alexa Bliss. That's a nice combo.
He dated a fat Lita at York St. John. Says Jack.
I did
Na
not.
na la na tabla tabla.
There's Matt Riddle
Yeah.
piping in the bros.
This is the gift that keeps on giving. Yes, it is. What happened to Samoa Joe? Is he not on commentary? Oh, it's Matt Riddle versus Sheamus qualifying match.
Oh, this is a tough one to call, man.
Yeah.
You'll be wanting Sheamus, will you?
Well, I prefer Matt Riddle as a wrestler.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind Matt Riddle. 10 out of 10 segment. Jake's loving it. Jake's loving it. Thought she'd won a number one contendership, so why she have to compete? No idea, mate. No idea what's going on. Anthony, guys, who is the closest superstar that you see on the main roster, NXT or NXT UK, to Lita?
Shotzi Blackheart.
To Lita?
Yeah.
Really?
Style wise.
Not necessarily wrestling wise. I'd probably say Io Shirai.
Yeah.
It's got more Lita in
Is
it.
that just because of the moonsault, though?
Maybe it is, but that was a cracking moonsault. And to be honest, isn't that what Lita was?
Yeah.
A great moonsault on Twist of Fate. Bro, says Jake.
Oh.
Tesco or Sainsbury's, says Jack. Tesco for me.
Tesco.
Yeah.
Tesco.
Tesco to Jake. See, when the serious question gets in, everyone gives their opinion. Tesco, everyone says Tesco's. Typo. It's supposed to say superstar, not superstore. From my previous comment about the main roster. Oh, did it, mate? Oh, sorry. That's hilarious, though. The closest superstore. Oh, now I see why Jack was saying Tesco Sainsbury's. That's funny. That's funny. Maven Glean, this Survivor Series match is gonna suck. The Women's Survivor Series, yes, it is.
I mean, I guarantee you we're probably going to see a Nia Jackson Lana table spot.
What in the Survivor? Oh,
Yeah, maybe,
dude, it's terrible.
Lana, like,
it's
accidentally helps
terrible.
to eliminate Nia Jax or something.
All the talent they've got, and they've met that team up. Lol, OMG, says the Daily Damn blog. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. How are you, Maven? We're flagging after this weekend. Team Raw desperately needed Charlotte. Yes, it did. I don't know what her medical status is, though, but they shouldn't have brought her back in the draft. They should have actually done something storyline with her, which would have sort of made sense, wouldn't it? Oh my god, Charlotte's returned and is going after Asuka again. Welcome, Daily Dan Blog. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, Maven.
Nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you. Oh.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Half an hour left, Dom.
We can do it. We can do it.
Anthony says, in the future, I might be visiting Britain. Is Nando's as good as people say it is or overrated? Good question, Anthony. You can get some nice things, some okay stuff from Nando's. It's better than a McDonald's, I suppose. What do you think, Dom?
Nando's. I love Nando's, man. Love Nando's.
Yeah. Daily Dan blog, he's getting rather excited and says, woo!
I'm just reading into that. It looks like you're going to be right about the Reigns Jay thing. Just reading into the storyline as they're working that at the moment, with Jay falling in line with Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I wonder what Jimmy Uso will do. You think he'll fall in line as well?
Yeah, he'll have to. I think that's going to be the big Thanksgiving. When is Thanksgiving? Any of you Americans that are in chat?
Some of my best times in the US have been Thanksgiving, but I still can't bloody remember when it is.
There we go. Well, it changes, doesn't it? But it's in November at some point, I believe. So I think it's like late November, because isn't it when Black Friday is, or the weekend, the day before? And I think Black Friday is about the 20th this year. So I think that it'll be a big story to coincide with the Thanksgiving SmackDown.
Right, yeah.
Because Thanksgiving, it makes sense within this story in terms of a time that brings family together.
We haven't seen a lot of that, have we? We haven't seen a lot of stories like that recently, in recent years.
Well, no, normally on Thanksgiving they just have like a turkey match where they have.
Well, the last time we saw that kind of vibe was actually pretty entertaining. Or one of the last times was Shawn Michaels and JBL,
right? Where
Shawn Michaels had to fall in line with JBL because JBL had loads of money in the storyline. HBK had none, and that was quite interesting until one day HBK was like, I can't do this anymore and super kick the hell out of JBL. So
There
it's
we
quite an
go.
entertaining quite an entertaining storyline for a period of time.
Cool, man. Well, I think that's what they'll do. They're gonna shut down the Hurt Business. I mean, an intense promo, but like, there's nothing to it. There's
Yeah,
nothing
no,
to it.
it kind of has lost its flair now, hasn't it? Really,
I think so. After losing
with
everything or
them losing,
DQs,
yeah.
yeah. And there's still time to save it, but they need to do something because at the minute it's just looking a joke.
So this is going to be a tough one to call, man. Sheamus is getting a bit of a push at the moment.
So who else have we got? Keith Lee,
Keith Lee,
AJ
AJ
Styles,
Styles.
Matt Riddle. It'll be Matt Riddle, I think. Matt Riddle and AJ Styles being on the same team is quite a big deal.
I mean, yeah, I think it sort of books. I think it's a bit of a dream match for a lot of people to have that team.
Well, that's how we come up onto main roster. So then you get the feud between AJ and Matt Riddle continued within their team.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is Nia and Shayna not just defending the tag titles instead of being part of this garbage? I don't know, Maven. I don't know, Mini M. Scott Frame. Lana is going to get the win for a team at Survivor Series, then get put through a table, isn't she? Scott, your booking's terrible. Please don't ever write anything like that again, because someone from WWE may hear what you say and may think, oh, that sounds like a good idea. Miss me, her, says Hakeem. We always miss you, man. Miss you, Hakeem.
Always, dude.
Welcome
Always.
back. Anthony, hey, don't say anything bad about my Mickey D's. They are the best restaurant in the world, lol. Yeah, man. Nando's is excellent, said Jack. I like the thighs, chicken thighs. They're nice. Daily Dan Blog loves Charlotte Flair. She's an incredible wrestler. I think the best women's wrestler in the world. I think she's been a bit overexposed in WWE, similar to Seth Rollins. But yeah, best wrestler in the world. Best female wrestler in the world, yeah. Nando's is excellent. Thanksgiving is November the 24th. There you go, Dom. So that'll be... I think they'll build up to that. Oh, that's Survivor Series weekend. Of course it is. Thanksgiving Survivor Series weekend. So I think we'll get something...
Something teased then.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a match. I think it'll be something like... you might see Roman Reigns in another match, and part of the story going into it is him saying, you're not part of the family now, unless you want to fall in line. And then during Roman Reigns' match, the Usos help him. There we go. Done. Thanksgiving is the 3rd Thursday of November. Thank you, Jack. At this point, I miss Charlotte Flair. WWE has managed to make me say it. Yeah, she was just being put into everything before she went, Maven, and people were getting fed up. Maven, lol, what? Dan says, my dad took me to England in the 80s. Love it there. London rules. Nice one, man.
Yeah, London's great, man. We're pretty far up north.
Aye, northern lads. Yeah, London's cool for a short period.
Yes.
You won't after she's back for 5 minutes. Yeah, I know. Jackie probably right. Charlotte 5 belts. Raw needs Shane McMahon. Scott, stop putting that out in the world. Someone that energy might go to WWE and they might like hear it. The WWE does not need Shane McMahon. Next, you'd be saying like Underground should come back. Jack, Raw needs me. Lana is underrated. Oh, Akeem. Lana's not underrated. She's perfectly placed.
Well, she is a talent, but
perfectly placed.
I think she's being massively. I think she's being made a joke out of because of Rusev.
Yeah, she's. I think she's making the money off divas and all that sort of stuff.
Making the money out of what?
Divas, total divas.
Yeah.
Sheamus.
She's probably raking that money in so that she can leave at some point, which is probably what Renee Young did.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Absolutely. Sheamus is going to kick this random stoner's head off. Fingers crossed. Random stoners. I mean, Matt Riddle is a talent, and the speaking out stuff it's difficult with Matt Riddle because there's very much yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as Velveteen. That's a different thing. I would much rather have Shane O'Mac on the Raw women's team than who they got right now. Absolutely, that'd be great, Miniam. Yeah, Keem, Lana is the boat. What's the boat, Dom?
The best of all time.
The best of all time. Thank you. Scott Frame, Lana is going to win the Royal Rumble. Scott, you're doing this on purpose now. Charlotte has had way too much plastic surgery. I agreed. I'm not keen on the plastic surgery look, but
it's fundamentally a hair choice, you know. But,
absolutely. I don't know why I don't know. It just looks fake to me. I like natural.
I enjoyed that. I'm enjoying the Riddle and Sheamus match, guys.
It's been all right, yeah. Honestly, I don't mind Charlotte when she isn't shoved in our faces. Jake says he's gonna. Lana for the push. Oh, God, Akeem. AJ Lee should be on the Raw women's team. There we go. That'd make you watch it, wouldn't it? Scott Frame. I saw someone say they would choose after Breeze dressed up as Nikki Bella or Santino Marella dressed in drag over Lana.
I mean, that's a bit harsh. Lana's more talented than people give her credit for.
But would you rather Breeze dressed up as Nikki Bella or Lana?
Would I rather Brie dress up as Nikki Bella?
No, Tyler Breeze.
Right, or Lana?
Yeah.
I'd say Lana.
Well, what's wrong with Tyler Breeze? You're just insulting Tyler Breeze there. Tyler Breeze is prettier than people give him credit for.
You asked me if I'd like to see Tyler Breeze dressed up as Lana, and yes, I would. I think it'd be entertaining.
I didn't ask you that at all. I asked you whether you wanted Lana or you wanted Tyler Breeze dressed as Nikki Bella.
I misinterpreted the question. Lana.
All right. Why? What's wrong with Tyler Breeze?
There's nothing wrong with Tyler Breeze, but it's a women's tag team match, and Tyler Breeze is a dude. As far as I'm aware.
I don't think it's for the tag team match, but that's okay. We'll take your answer.
Survivor Series. You asked.
No, I saw someone say they would choose Breeze dressed up as Nikki Bella, or Santina Marella dressed in drag over Lana.
No.
What's wrong with Tyler Breeze or Santina Marella? That's what I'm saying.
Nothing wrong with Tyler Breeze or Santina Marella.
WWE needs Shane. No, shut up, Jake. Raw should be just be underground. Shut up, Jack. Shut up, Jack. Chat's doing my head in tonight, Dom. Tell him off for me, Dom.
No, lads.
The Raw women's team is stacked. Yes, it's stacked is one word for it. Stacked. Is that the worst team they could have made? There's only like Shayna Baszler.
I think it's pretty. Shayna and Nia, yeah.
Hashtag Lana deserves better. No, she doesn't.
I mean, it's an arguable point.
Argue it with me.
What?
Argue it. Tell me. Give me the argument.
She does deserve better. She's an entertaining wrestler. She's got talent. That's my point.
AJ Lee is a former Raw GM. Yes, she is. Breeze dressed up as Nikki Bella, says Maven. Yeah, see, I would have said that. I think Breeze would be. I could have a good drink with Tyler Breeze. We could shoot some.
Yeah.
Play some video games. I think Tyler Breeze would be really nice to hang out with.
Absolutely.
Tyler is Prince Pretty Dom. Yes, he is. Yes. Lana 2 belts, baby. Shut up, Akeem. Shut up. Oh, I did you a really nice love poem earlier. And now you can just go beat it.
Beat it. Just beat it.
Don't sing.
Stop
singing. So this is your main event.
Charlotte Flair is so underrated and is underutilized, Scott Frame. I mean, I absolutely see what you're saying, man. Totally underrated, totally underutilized.
Underutilized? Are you kidding? She was overused, man.
I think no, there was sarcasm there. Nice kick by Riddle. Series of kicks.
That was a heavy drop on that back senton.
Yeah, the back senton, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube will get you stopped. Maven, he doesn't care about the channel. He don't care. Wrestle Story says hello. Hello.
There are 11 people watching. Hello and welcome. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do. If you've not liked the video, please give us a like. We have had some technical issues, so thank you very much for rejoining us. If you were with us before, we appreciate it.
Observing stuff says best match of the night. Easily. I haven't been watching that much, but I like what I see. Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, anything, like, whatever you think of Riddle, anything with him in tends to be all right.
Yeah, he's a talented wrestler.
But then Sheamus is great too.
Yeah, and I think the interesting dynamic between these two is it's a battle of the kick, isn't it?
Mm.
They both use the legs a hell of a lot, and that's actually really interesting, and they've come up with a really good way of using that in the match. Scott Frame, you didn't say hi, bro. Lol. Technical issues on my life. Dude, I know. Tell me about it, man. We just lost, like, stream completely. Ugh.
It's all right. We're here.
I bet there was a brief meteor shower. Maybe. Oh, did you see that video of someone, like, in a backyard wrestling thing, like, jumping off a top rope and breaking a leg?
Yeah, Danny Hargreaves said it to me earlier.
Yeah.
Just jumping from the top rope as well.
Exploder. Yeah.
Just goes to show you how much people can hurt
themselves. Just
Sid
Vicious, man. It's just Sid Vicious. Stop singing.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Yeah, superplex off the top rope.
That was cool. Riddle's looking intense.
It's been a damn good Raw match, man.
Yeah.
Makes you realise how awful everything else has been.
Bro.
Tonight we're only doing a very quick review, my dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Hakeem. I hope Lana ends up being the last one left in Survivor Series match. Then Lana eliminates who's left, so Lana basically carried Team Raw.
A bit like when SmackDown, when Dolph Ziggler did that for SmackDown years ago.
Yeah, I saw that top rope, and lands like Sid. Yes, he does. Sheamus been having bangers recently. Yes, he has, man, actually.
Yeah, Sheamus he's great at putting other people over, is Sheamus, to be fair.
Yeah.
Matt Riddle missed the floating bro, which I think looks amazing as a move.
Oh, he's going for the choke. Got the sleeper. Sheamus is doing awesome, mate. Are we ever going to see Sheamus as champion again?
It's not impossible, but
no,
I certainly don't see it for a while.
Who knows? Who knows? I thought him versus Drew McIntyre would be a hell of a feud.
Yeah. Oh, he missed the bro kick suplex.
You know, out of every feud I could have seen, that's the one I wanted to see. Like a proper championship, Sheamus Drew. That'd be cracking.
I know Stu Bennett was interested in returning for a Drew feud, so we could still see that one day. Wade Barrett, of course.
Sheamus has been having bangers recently. Sorry, I read that. Dom, you're Dolph's only fan. And speaking on OnlyFans, you can join the Gimme a Whole Year OnlyFans at onlyants.dom.
Yeah, we haven't actually done that yet, but it's still a plan.
You need to get on it. You keep saying you're going to do it, and you never do.
Oh, we got a bro kick.
Yeah, and there we go. Sheamus is in. Nice. Didn't see that coming, but it's fine. Yeah. That was a really good fight. I haven't seen it all from the beginning, but it seems like this is an extremely good match. Mate, that was a cracking match, man, yeah?
Yeah, it was really good. It's not a bad team. Not a bad team, that.
I'm a bit gutted Keith Lee's in it.
Yeah.
Because I would have done something else with him at Survivor Series. Like, give him a proper match, you know? Right then, we are 10 minutes away from the end of Raw. We've got a moment of bliss coming up next. Randy Orton. Drew McIntyre said he's going to come out. The Fiend's going to come out. Are we going into the Fiend, Drew McIntyre?
Ooh.
I think that's what we're getting.
Could do.
That's a swerve. Yeah. Because what else is Drew going to do? Apart from go after Randy again. And they can't do that just now. Yeah, the Fiend Drew makes sense.
Who would go over in that?
Both of them.
Okay, yeah.
This show has been average at best. Dude, average, I'd say it's been poor.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's not a bad card for NXT. You know, you got Pat McAfee there. You've got a House of Terror match between Cameron Grimes and thingy, blonde dude with a mustache.
Not Thatcher. Loomis.
Loomis, there you go, Dexter Loomis. Yeah, some decent matches. There's more as well, but I missed a few. Does look genuinely really good.
Are you watching it with me?
Thursday
night, we're going to watch that, yeah?
Yeah, I'll watch that with you.
Cool, there we go. So we are, the schedule for this week, we are on Wednesday watching AEW.
Well, you will be.
Yes, I will be. Thursday, we are watching NXT UK, followed by NXT from the night before. So if you want to join us and watch that, either watch it with spoilers or what have you, it's entirely up to you. But I'll be avoiding all spoilers.
Yeah.
And because I think there's going to be a title change as well on that show.
Cool.
Also, what else is there? Friday SmackDown, Saturday Halloween Havoc, baby. We are going to be watching Halloween Havoc.
I'll probably miss SmackDown if we're doing Saturday, but I'll definitely be there on Saturday.
You know, I don't know if I can do Saturday actually, because I'm supposed to do something on Saturday as well.
What are you doing?
Going out with my brother.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Maybe we do Sunday, the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
We'll still get dressed up. We'll let you know a little closer to the time. Okay.
That probably makes sense. That makes better sense, I think.
Yeah, there we go. So we'll
have
tweet
it out
it
and stuff. I mean, obviously,
Absolutely.
you know, we're not beholden to anybody at the moment on the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast. No one's paying our bills, and no one's. So we could effectively, unless you guys demand it from us, you know, we can do things as and when, I suppose.
Yeah, man. Sunday's cool. And
Yeah,
we'll
Sunday works.
Probably do it about 10 o'clock, unless you guys want it at a different time, but about 10 o'clock-ish. We'll put a Twitter post up about it in the next few days, so stay tuned in to Twitter, baby. / Gimme a Whole Year. We've got 8 people in chat. You guys rock. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. 8 likes on the video. If you haven't liked yet, please do. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We are here. We are knackered. Maybe every time I say, because I've noticed every time we comment on the people watching, we drop one. Maybe every time I say subscribe, maybe that's why we keep losing them. Maybe I'll just stop saying subscribe to the video. Maybe it'll just be a thing about liking the video from now on.
No, I think
does that work for you guys? I don't know. I don't know what you know. Obviously, we're relatively new to live streaming, and I'm not sure what the etiquette is. Should I just stop telling people or asking people to subscribe? Would that help?
No, I don't think so. You can ask people. That's fine. Right, here we go. A moment of bliss is on right now. The Fiend is already out there.
What?
Oh, Alexa Bliss is like, she looks awesome, man. And she's doing this like really like dumb smile, which is freaking cool. Man, this is like proper Bliss.
Is that the doll? Is that the doll as well that she's in the center there?
Oh wow, Bliss has been brilliant. You do a good job. Keep it up. No, nope. Keep reminding him. Absolutely. Here comes Randy Orton. A nice little look over his shoulder as he's coming down. Yowie wowie, she's got her dungarees on. I believe that's what they call them in here.
Yeah, it's not the. It's not. I thought it was flowers. My eyesight's terrible. I thought she had the doll because she made a reference to the doll that Bray had a while ago. That looked a bit like her, and I sort of pitched it as Liv Morgan.
Well, WWE pitched it as Liv Morgan, Dom. It wasn't just you. They put in all these hints, and that's one of my biggest issues with the Fiend is payoff.
Yeah, it was one of our more popular videos of the year. Actually, was that little debate?
It was, and you had a perfect point because WWE were pointing in that direction, and then they went, nope, for no reason.
Nope.
Weird, stupid. She's beautiful as hell, but looks too kiddie there. She's perfect. She's changed the character, man. She's changed the character. Cena's in the ring. I can't see him. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we're getting NXT at Survivor Series, dudes. It's a shame.
Still smiling. That's cool.
So do you like Alexa Bliss now?
What?
Do you like Alexa Bliss?
I've always thought she was cool. I've always thought she. Why?
Just wondered.
I think she looks cool.
I've always enjoyed. I really liked her first heel run with the title. I thought she was freaking awesome.
Randy's like, no, good. I'll stand.
She's bizarre. I love her. Alexa Bliss is going to RKO the hell out of Randy. Oh, there we go. References to the past. She's doing awesome with this character, says Wrestle Story. She is. She's absolutely
Randy's selling this well too, though.
Yeah, it's fine. This isn't the Fiend Randy, man. I'm telling you, it's the Fiend Drew. There you go. There comes Drew. I wouldn't kick Bizarre Alexa out of bed for farting. No, neither would I, Jack.
What's that?
Jack wouldn't kick Bizarre Alexa out of bed for farting. There we go. Now, this would be cool if them two just keep scrapping. Oh, look at Bliss just laughing. This would be great if they just keep fighting while the lights all go out.
Unless they knock into Bliss or something.
No, I don't think so.
Where's Alexa?
Say again?
She's there. I'm like, where was Alexa?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Claymore.
No, the light's going out. Alexa Bliss is laughing.
All right. Okay, here we go.
So what do you reckon, Dom?
We'll see in a sec.
Taking out Drew.
I think you might be right, dude.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Randy's on his way out. Drew's left in the ring.
Randy's gone.
Is the Fiend going to show up behind Randy or Drew? They're pumping in the smoke at the entrance ramp. Some good anticipation here.
Yeah, Randy's doing the thing. Randy's doing the thing.
And he's behind him. Behind Randy.
Yeah, he's behind Randy.
He's doing the weird tongue thing.
He's not even blinking. That's cool.
You are a fanboy. I don't know if that is the Fiend or not.
It's definitely the Fiend, man.
How do you know?
He's walking away from him.
How do you know it's the Fiend? That could have been a person in a mask. The eyes, I don't think were real.
Look at the body type, you. Look at the body type.
You can get someone else. Here we go. Randy and Drew are still going at it, even though the Fiend's out here.
Wow, that was interesting. Just walked away from him.
Akeem has got his eyes closed. Akeem's scared. Come here, Alexa. I'll protect you. Yeah, absolutely.
What? So what was the point in that?
I don't know, but it was really well done tension, but then didn't pay off, did it? It's a problem with the Fiend, baby, but he'll something like he'll attack Drew. I love it, says Observing. The tension was very well done there. Very well done. That's how you push the Fiend. Orton is more afraid of the Fiend than Drew. Yeah, there you go. Oh, so you reckon that's why he walked away from him? The ending was done. Why get into the ending now? So that means nothing's happening.
That was it.
That was it.
What?
What a crap ending again. You've got all this potential of storytelling and stuff, and I think Observing Stuff's right. I think the idea of the Orton being more afraid of the Fiend rather than Drew is quite interesting, and Orton making the choice. I don't know if it was perfectly explained, but if that was the intention, then that is quite clever.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was. I don't know if it is, because I don't know if it was explicitly made. Do you know what I mean? What do you think, Dom?
Subpar on the whole as a show. That ending was okay, but not what I hoped for.
Why? What did you hope for?
Something better than that. Either Fiend attacking Drew or Fiend attacking Orton, you know?
Okay. True, I didn't like the ending, says Alex. Wrestle Story, I messed it up for you. Don't you worry, Wrestle Story. You didn't mess it up. It was the Raw that messed it up. Again, like 2 weeks in a row now where they've had a really subpar end scene, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it over, says Andrew 2880. Thankfully, it's over.
Yeah.
What a rubbish show.
Yeah, not ideal, man. Not ideal. Before we get into the review, I'm going for a wee, so if you want to do some chat.
Yeah, I'll do some chat. Everyone chat to me. Do you want to do a review?
I mean, we can do.
It's about to say it was crap.
I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, it was probably the weakest role we've seen in a while, and that's saying something. It was... we can run through stuff if you like. If you just want to do the comments, then I'll run through things.
There is no comments. But
all right,
on.
Fine,
it's okay.
Fine. Should we call it?
I think so, because it was absolutely rubbish. You go to toilet and then come back, and then we'll have a chat with people. Right. But I don't think we'll do a review. Rubbish, says Akeem. Yeah, man. I mean, look. Right, so I'll do a review. How about that? First match. We had the qualify. Oh, I can't remember what we had. We missed the first 40 minutes of it because of being in the UK. The clocks have gone back, so we missed the AJ Styles qualifier match, which is a shame. But it was AJ Styles versus Jeff Hardy. I feel like I know I've seen that match once or twice or 33 times before. Very recently. Dom Sexy says, Jack, yes, he is. What was the first match we saw? Let's get a Raw review up and just so I know what matches happened. Thank you all so much for joining us. And Sexy, thank you. Okay, have a little fight in chat of a dominant. Yeah, man. I'll do a little. I'll do a quick review, but it's just disappointing, wasn't it? It was really disappointing. Oh, so McIntyre and The Miz were out at the beginning, but we missed all that, and then the AJ Styles thing. But the Drew McIntyre match was set up for later on in the show. We missed the AJ Styles match. We come on to Lindsay Dorado, Grand Metalik, Akira Tozawa, Drew Gulak. Altruz was out there getting pinned a bit. It was a waste of time. Next up, we had a wonderful. Me and Don will talk about the Firefly Funhouse a bit more, but it was cracking, man. I mean, the references to Alice in Wonderland were really good in there. You got to see a lot more of Alexa's character work in there, as well as the Fiend or Bray Wyatt becoming this sort of overseer of the Funhouse now as well, which is quite interesting, and their dynamic's really interesting. So that was one of the best parts of the show. Then everything went downhill. Keith Lee was backstage, said about being beaten by Strowman last week. They've got a rubbish Survivor Series lineup for the female roster, which I don't know why they've done that. I don't know why Dana and Mandy are part of it all of a sudden from nowhere. Keith Lee versus Elias. It was a Raw match. There was nothing special. Keith Lee won. Cool. He got the glory bomb, but he wasn't out special, is the problem. And Keith Lee is special, man. He is special. Hurt Business, Retribution. Retribution end up getting a DQ at the end, like in this elimination match. You know, the match that should have been at Survivor Series ends up with a dodgy DQ at the end. Retribution, I don't know how many more chances they can get, really. They're really looking weak at the minute. Really weak. The new music's really good, though. And the branding's all on point. My EM had a heart attack or something in the ring and then was okay. I just don't get it, dudes. I don't get it. I don't get where any of the story's going. It makes no sense. I suppose I had Dominic Dijakovic and Bobby Lashley get each other out. They were off battling. Dominic gonna win that? I mean, probably not. Just stupid. Let's talk a little bit. Angel Garza gives Mandy Rose a rose. Dana Brooks there. Aaron Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, they're all in the team. They're going to look for a fourth person to be in it. Drew McIntyre comes out, has a match against Smith. It was alright. It was okay. Drew seemed a little bit more relaxed, actually, with that title on, I thought, tonight. But it was a 4-minute match. What can I say about a 4-minute match? You know, it was fine. Then we lost the stream, so we missed the Kofi Kingston bit.
Yeah, it was pretty entertaining. It was nice to see. It was nice to see New Day playing the Street Profits for a bit.
Yeah, man, cool. Lana versus Lacey Evans, Peyton Royce, Nikki Cross for a spot at Team Raw. Peyton Royce looked good in the match, and then she didn't win to put her on the team.
Yeah, that was kind of silly.
Yeah, very silly. Another one that was silly. Lana went to a table, which was half funny. It was okay. It was funny. Ha 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 ha. Then we get Matt Riddle versus Sheamus. Definitely the best match of the night. Both of us agree on that, Dom.
Yeah, definitely the best match of the night. Performer of the night in that as well. In probably, I don't know. You know, it was both Matt Riddle and Sheamus were great, but certainly the match of the night for me. I was surprised that Sheamus won. I think in the end, but you know, good pick.
Yeah, absolutely. The good thing about this match was it was the kick versus the kick, and that was really interesting to see, and felt like a real struggle. Then
Yeah,
we had the last
absolutely.
segment, which had its ups and downs. The moment of bliss, Randy Orton coming out. Randy Orton doing some good character work, like looking behind him and stuff.
Yeah,
But
that his character work was brilliant, actually. Yeah.
yeah, just subtle stuff. Alexa Bliss is on form as character. In fact, I'd probably give her my performer of the night because
Yeah, you know
she's
what? Yeah,
turned
good
it into
shout.
something else. It'd be her or Sheamus, yeah.
Hmm.
Um, she's delivering this new character, and we know exactly what it is, and exactly how twisted it is, and that's brilliant. And how well has she done to be able to just snap into that? You know,
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, yeah, brilliant work.
Drew McIntyre comes out, stare off, fight for a little bit. Randy Orton runs out when the Fiend comes in. The Fiend stands behind him. Bit
The
anticlimactic.
ramp, yeah.
I mean, it was great tension. It was wonderful tension. The idea of who's the Fiend going to show behind. A wonderful reveal of the Fiend, but then it sort of it didn't do out else. So there was no payoff there at the end
Yeah,
of
there
it.
was no payoff, just Randy and Drew again attacking each other.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Points to talk about that you want to talk about, Dom. Firefly Funhouse, first part.
that was all right. Yeah, really
Really good.
good introduction of Bliss in that context. Entertaining and a good lead into obviously the next segment. That was some good storytelling, good forward storytelling. But again, that was the best segment of the night. The best portion of the show was Alexa Bliss, pretty much. So yes, you're right. Performer of the night, absolutely, to Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, she's developed this interesting character that works straight away. That's a real talent. Yeah, the Firefly Funhouse segment, best segment we've had for a long time actually.
Hmm.
Since sort of one or two of the Kevin Owens ones. This was really well done. It was there was lots of lovely references to Alice in Wonderland in it.
Mm.
The development of Bliss, but also the character development of Bray Wyatt being the leader of Bliss as well, and their
Yeah,
relationship. All of that was sort of in there. It was beautiful stuff, man.
we
Beautiful stuff.
we've wanted some character development for a long time, and I think we're sort of finally getting that now. So
Absolutely.
you know,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's a shame they did that at the end because that was another end week into our. The other thing
Mm.
that I talked about was Retribution. Do you want to talk a little bit about that, or you're not
Yeah,
bothered?
Retribution, man. I mean, what a bust! What a bust for all those guys. You know, Dio Madden promises so much. Mia Yim, such a talent. Yeah, Mustafa Ali, such a talent. Most emphatically, I think, is T-Bar, is Dominic Dijakovic, and the potential for him completely wasted in this setting. You know, never mind Shane Thorne, but completely wasted in this setting. I have no idea what they were thinking. I wonder if creative, you know, currently, just mourning their decision to do this in the first place because it's completely missed the mark. I can't think of a gimmick. Uh, I mean, nothing's quite as bad as Beaver Cleavage from the Attitude Era, which was the remaking of Chaz or Mosh from the Headbangers. That was probably the worst gimmick of all time, and so much so that on camera he voiced his disgust for it live. But yeah, yeah, I'm not saying it's quite that bad, but this is a complete bust, and the writers
It's
must
not a
be.
bad gimmick. They're just burying him every week. It's just stupid.
I don't know, man. I think it's terrible. I think they've missed it completely. I think they've missed
Right.
the mark on this completely.
But I think if they were winning matches, we'd be fine with it. I
Maybe.
don't think it's the gimmick that's bad. It's just the booking that's terrible. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they look terrible. You know what I mean?
Mm, the aesthetic is all right,
That's what I
but
mean. It's so the gimmick is fine. It's just the
I don't know. There's more to it
booking.
than that,
The
though.
booking's
You know?
crap. It's crap. They're just knackered. Keith Lee is knackered. I mean, he needed help to win a match. Are you kidding? Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
no, you're right. You're right.
Stupid.
You're right. Yeah,
I've sort of done a review, Dom, if that's all right. I mean,
yeah, fine,
I
mate.
mean, I just said it was crap all the way
Yeah,
through.
no, fine. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. It was a pretty poor Raw.
Yeah.
Um, you know,
Out of 10.
um, out of 10, 2.5,
Yeah, I'd go 2,
and that
3.
was
Yeah.
only for Alexa Bliss's performance.
Yeah, yeah, and the Sheamus Matt Riddle match, I'd go 3 because the Alexa Bliss and Fiend was good, and the Sheamus and Riddle match was actually a decent Raw match. Everything
Yeah.
else was just bleh. And look, man. I mean, like in previous years, the building up to Survivor Series has been excellent. This is the time that we had the Saudi show cancelled and NXT took over NXT. And 2 years ago was when Becky Lynch got her face beat up by Nia Jax at this night's Raw.
Yeah.
That's what you're comparing. That's what happened 2 years ago, and this is where we are now.
Yep. Yep. No,
We're having
it's a
qualifying matches.
I mean, some of those Survivor Series matches that were set up tonight are going to be awesome. But again, if you're looking at being objective about this Raw and today's Raw, was it a waste of time for us? I think the Alexa Bliss gimmick was interesting. The Sheamus and Riddle match was okay. Obviously, we missed some stuff through the clock's going back, but man, this was bad. This was bad.
Pretty terrible, mate. I'm going to get to the comments. Alex has joined us. Thank you so much for joining us, Alex. Brad, the British Nugget Lord, has joined us. No mask today. That wasn't a mask. That was makeup. I'm going to read through all your comments, so write them down and we'll have a chat, my friends. Alex Smith, I thought it was a solid show. Alex thought it was a solid show.
Good man. Hey, that's what you're here for, man. That's it here. It's all about your opinion.
Absolutely. 8 out of 10. Match of the night, Riddle and Sheamus. Performer of the night, Sheamus. I could see why you'd say Sheamus. He looked like a beast winning and that hard hitting match. Yes, it was a cracking match.
Good to see him still in a position of prominence after all these years as well.
Yeah, and
people forget he's like beaten Triple H and done all this big stuff. You know what I mean? Sheamus has done some big stuff in WWE.
We'll see you later. Wrestle Story. They're going to review the show. I didn't like Mia's distraction. It was bizarre, wasn't it?
That was odd, man. That again, Mia Yim, such a talent. What is going on? What is going on there?
The promo of the New Day cut was good and funny. I missed it because the internet just.
It was really funny. They were really funny doing the Street Profits thing, and then Asuka came in saying that she wanted the smoke, and it was pretty funny actually. I really enjoyed that. It was again probably one of the highlights of a really poor night.
Why can't they just let Retribution get one win? If you're not going to push them, just disband them. God damn, it's just a mess, Alex. Just a mess.
It is. I'd rather see T-Bar on his own. I'd rather see Mustafa Ali on his own, and I'd rather see Mace on his own.
The problem with Dominik Dijakovic is without that gimmick, I don't think he'd do very well as Dominik Dijakovic as we saw him on NXT on main roster.
Yeah.
I don't think that'd work on main roster, and so I think this is something, but it's not working right now, is it? To be perfectly honest. If it gets them to just drop Retribution, I'll play along. I'm so sad NXT isn't a part of Survivor Series. It feels kind of whack. Why have a pay-per-view for brand supremacy if the roster's just switched? It just seems weird. Survivor Series was so good last year. Yeah.
It could still be good.
But in terms of build, it's already been a massive letdown compared to the last 2 years that I've just sort of said, where these massive events that are memorable happened, and this is the build that we're getting for this one. And you're right, Alex. Being so far after, what Survivor Series should have been? It should have been the stakes for Survivor Series and winning Survivor Series should have been something to do with the draft. It should have been you get the first picks at the draft or something like that. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Because it's WWE. Ciampa and Rollins fighting on NXT. Yeah, that would have been. That would have been cool. Adam Cole pinning Daniel Bryan, clean interface SmackDown. Keith Lee's monstrous pay-per-view performance at Survivor Series. Yep. Rhea Ripley kicking butt. Let's not forget about Walter's wonderful sort of
just his appearance. Pop. Just his appearance. Even it was the pop.
Because he was the first out, and it was a damn shame, and the crowd were booing like hell. But
the pop was amazing.
Knowing that he was there and knowing that people recognise him, I think was amazing for us. I guess it was autocorrect. Why did I type interface? Interference. British Nugget Lord. Oh, Brad, you've got a freaking awesome name, man. No mask today. No, it was makeup, my dude. I don't know. 7 in WCW, Supergiant Ninja in WCW, and RoboCop in WCW.
Bless Dustin Rhodes. He's done some weird stuff in his time.
Some crap gimmicks, yeah.
Apparently, he'll ban you from Twitter if you talk about 7 or you ask him about Black Rain, which was his gimmick in TNA.
There you go. Yeah, it was terrible, wasn't it? Bless him.
Yeah.
The Yeti, yeah, some terrible gimmicks there.
Mm.
They're bad gimmicks, yeah.
Manta.
He was gash. By solid. Alex, you can't go back on it, man. I mean, 8 out of 10's fine. If you enjoyed the show, that's wicked. Don't let us put you off it. I just think this is the worst role we've seen in ages.
Yeah.
By solid, I guess I mean just an average show, I guess. WWE has been making me think mediocrity is excellence, but Jericho is excellence. Jokes aside, it's true. I'm just happy when they don't do anything absolutely terrible and dreadful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but then the Retribution thing is terrible and dreadful, isn't it?
It's on the verge of being, if it
Yeah.
not already.
But yeah, I see what you're saying, Alex. I just when it's a bit like last night. You know, you're watching all these sort of matches, and then you get Sasha and Bayley just knock it out of the park. And I'm not saying that WWE don't have the talent to do it; they do. That's the problem. They have so much talent to do it, and yet they're constantly sort of. I think that the writing's just been crap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Apart from for Roman Reigns, you know, which has been really good writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, hey, look on the screen, we have Sasha versus Asuka. Yeah. Oh, is that happening at Survivor Series?
Yeah, that's Survivor Series, man. I'm looking. That'll be good. That'll be great.
Yeah, but Sasha versus Asuka versus Io would have been better.
Would have been better, yes.
You know what I mean? Akeem is that a monkey covering its mouth? Speak no evil, Akeem. Walter got screwed. He absolutely did. I mean, he sort of had a great entrance there.
Yeah.
I've tried to get him to block me. Goldust. Have you sent out a tweet to him, Jack? Very good. Alex Smith, yeah, the show is okay, mediocre. It's just they have the talent and money to make it even a better show. They do.
Of course, yeah. Of course.
And I think that's been a lot of WWE's problem in this last year, hasn't it, really?
Yeah.
Sort of missing the mark a lot with stuff. During a very difficult time as well. I mean, they've got a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, of course. It's a very difficult time.
Actually, WWE are quite good at taking them. Like, look at Survivor Series last year. Look at that Raw show. It was there was in a really difficult circumstance because they didn't have the wrestlers in town, and Triple H come down and said, "Look, we can try and do something," and turned it into this magic, memorable show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately, they haven't been able to do that with COVID.
You can do stuff with money and you can do stuff with resources, and everything's been cut, because of COVID, and you got to respect that.
We've seen Sasha versus Asuka too much. Yeah, well, we did see it at Survivor Series, SummerSlam. So.
I'd be fine seeing it again.
Yeah, I mean they're really sort of holding.
There seems to be a renewed vigor around Sasha Banks right now, and certainly Asuka can always bring a good show.
Who's going to win that match, Tom?
I say Asuka with a Bayley interference.
I think Asuka's definitely winning it because the idea that I think there's a good story there of Sasha not being able to defend a title, even though it's not for a title. Do you know what I mean? When she's got a title, she can't win a match.
Absolutely. Yeah,
that was a story that happened with Charlotte and stuff before.
Yeah.
I won't complain. They have great chemistry, though. They do, and it was the best matches at SummerSlam, wasn't it? Her and Bayley and Sasha.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, groovy. We are done. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've had a great time. Thank you for joining us, and if you've popped in later on and stuff, it's always lovely speaking to you all, and always lovely getting to hear your opinions. I'm gonna go over and watch a Wrestle Story in a little bit after we've signed out, but Dom is gonna sign us out.
Cool, man, absolutely. So I'm gonna sign us out, guys. Thank you so much for being here, watching with us. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you have. Thank you just for supporting the channel. I'm going to sign us out with a 5 count, like a claymore. I want you to shout or whisper, "Give me a whole yeah," wherever you are, however you choose. So are you ready, Anth?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whole yeah.
Hey, this is Raven, and thanks for listening to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore.
So I've always really liked lilies. I know they're associated with death, but I think they're a
Really?
really nice flower. Well, yeah, because
I-
you give people lilies at funerals, but I think they're like so beautiful, especially when they like open up, you know.
Yeah, it's my mum's favorite and my well, a few of my ex-partners' favorite flowers. If that means anything, if it's the flower of death, I don't know, but hopefully not, because it is my mum's favorite flower. And yeah, lilies are beautiful, man. But yeah, I don't know,
Like
I guess
starburst lilies as well. They're like pink, and
yeah,
then they go to the
lilies are
white,
actually
and then the
beautiful.
black.
Yeah,
Oh, beautiful, man.
I was kind of joking about the dandelion. I think lilies, yeah,
No,
yeah.
what's your flower? Because you've not said on stream yet. You might have said.
Well, I was kind of joking. I think initially I was like, "Oh, you're a dandelion," because I hadn't really thought about it. But yeah, I would say lilies.
You
Yeah,
like a dandelion?
yeah. Well, I think I'd say lilies. Really,
Do you like dandelion and burdock? Drink.
I do. Yeah,
Yeah, I do. I've not had that in ages.
yeah.
Do you know what
There
I
you
had
go.
the other day?
Well, what did you have?
I had a shandy.
Oh yeah, nice.
My mum
Lager
got a
shandy.
shandy. I've not had a shandy in years, man.
Yeah,
I had a
I
shandy.
do like them. Yeah, we should, when this is all done, we should get a shandy together.
Go for a shandy together.
Go for a shandy together, man. Absolutely.
Sounds lovely.
Hey, this is Raven, and thanks for listening to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling Podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore.